In The Artist's Way, Julia Cameron talks about artist dates. And these are festive solo expeditions in which you can explore whatever interests you. And they're really designed to fire up the imagination. So that's what I wanted to explore today with the typewriter. What do we do on these artist dates, and how can we really make sure that we prioritize them? Because week to week we can let them slip. We can think they're not as important as, say, seemingly more pressing day-to-day concerns. Or sometimes, as many of my clients, we're not really sure what to do on these artist dates. So I thought I would come to my most favorite place in the whole world, i.e. nature, and have a date with myself, with my writing, and with the typewriter. Let's see what happens. An artist date, a solo expedition. Here is a space that we can give ourselves each week to spend time with the things and the pursuits that spark our imagination. These dates are our way of feeding our souls, nurturing our creativity, and yet sometimes we allow them to slip for supposedly more urgent things. But this act of letting them slip is an abandonment of our creativity. Imagine your date sitting at the dining table in the restaurant, waiting for you to show up. The waiters come by, a little bit like other writers coming by and asking this idea to be theirs instead. The waiters ask your date if they would like to order. No thanks, they say. They would like to hold off until you arrive. But if you don't show up, what happens? Sometimes I believe that this idea will allow themselves to be scooped up by another writer. They will order without you, eat the meal without you, and leave. All the while you have been engaged in other important activities, wondering why you never feel like writing anymore. The artist date is essential for our survival as creatives. If we don't connect with that idea, with the source of our creativity each week, how can we know it? How can we dine with it? So, what do you love doing? Looking at things? Perhaps people watching? Sitting in cafes with your journal? Listening to music on your headphones while walking alongside the river? Or perhaps making a picnic for one and finding a spot in your favourite park. It could be you love the idea of climbing a tree with your sketch pad. Whatever date you choose, understand that your creativity is already there. It is there waiting for you. All you have to do is show up each week, walk down the lane, turn the corner and see that the table is all set up. The typewriter never stands me up. It teaches me through this loyalty to write, no matter what. No matter what distractions there are, I can always find at least 10 minutes for my artist date, no matter what. I don't think that I have ever thought about the artist date in this way, as in this concept that your date, your imagination or your ideas are already there waiting for you. I love Julia Cameron, I love the practices that she teaches in The Artist's Way, but it was only until I came out here to film this and I realised as I was going around in nature and enjoying myself and really thinking about communing with my imagination, and when I came round the corner and the desk was all set up, it really occurred to me that that's such a powerful way to see it, because often we can think about showing up for our writing with a sense of like, oh God, is there going to be anything there? So So I think for me it felt really revolutionary to have that concept now that my ideas are waiting for me, and that if I don't show up regularly, they are going to start wandering off, and maybe when I do start showing up, they might have gone off with another diner. They might have eaten the meal and headed off without me. So I think that's the concept that I would love to end on. Firstly, as I said in the piece of writing that I felt inspired to do today, that it's so important to keep prioritizing that artist day, even if it is just 10 minutes on those weeks that we do feel really busy. But secondly, when you think about shifting that artist date lower down the to-do list, it's to think, wait, if I put this off, I'm going to be standing up my imagination. It's going to be sitting there waiting without me. And do you really want to do that, friends? Hope you enjoyed this one today, and hope you are enjoying this ethos of write no matter what, the idea of really making sure that you're showing up each day for your creativity. And if you're not yet part of the Write No Matter What community and you want to find out a little bit more about what we do, it's a free space for really committed creatives. You'll find a link below. We would love to have you join us. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.